शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। अपारकरुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहम्। परित्यज्य मौनं वटादस्थितिं च व्रजन् भारतस्य प्रदेशात् प्रदेशम् मधुस्यन्ति वाचा जनान् धर्ममार्गेण यन् श्रीजयेन्द्रो गुरुर्वाति चित्ते नमामि शङ्करान् वाक्यविजयेन्द्रसरस्वतीं श्रीगुरुं शिष्टमार्गानुनेतारम् सन्मतिप्रदं सद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्. So we are currently seeing the Kunthi Stuthi, explanations for Kunthi Stuthi. So in the last class, I think we have seen till shloka number 27. Namo kinchana vittaye nivritta gunavrittaye atma ramaya shantaye कैवल्यपदये नमः. Bhagavan is the Kaivalyapati. Bhagavan gives Kaivalya. Kaivalya is the moksham. Bhagavan gives moksha, visa. Next. Manye tvam kalamishanam anadhi nidhanam vibhum samam charantam sarvatra bhutanam yannithah kalihi. She says, aham manye, aham, you have to supply. Aham manye, I think for sure that tvam, you, kalam, you are the great time tattva. What is that time tattva? Ishanam. Ishana sarva vidyana. Ishvara sarva bhutanam. Brahmadhipatir brahmanodhipatir brahma. Shivo me astu sada Shivo Ishvara sarva bhutanam. Hriddeshe Arjuna tishtati. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains Arjuna that, hey Arjuna, I am that Ishvara. Ishvara in the form of Kala. Manye tvam Kala Vishanam Anadhinidhanam Vibhum. What is the nature of Kala? Kalosmi Lokakshayakrit, says Bhagavan Krishna in Gita. This is a very famous quote, which was chanted by none other than Oppenheimer when the first atomic bomb was went off. No, during the Manhattan Project, humanity learned to make an atom bomb. Right? And the atom bomb, even though the atomic energy has got lots of positives and negative uses, the atom bomb was specifically made for a war. Right? And Oppenheimer, if you think about it, a lot of physicists, especially quantum physicists, they had a very deep interest into Vedanta and spirituality. Because quantum physics comes very close to Vedanta in terms of concepts like space and time. Quantum physics and Vedanta, they seem to converge. At least the current version of quantum physics, it seems to converge with the aspects of space and time as told in Vedanta. So Oppenheimer, he's one of the pillars of Manhattan Project. And when the atom bomb was going on, he said, Kalo, Smiloka, Kshayakrit Pravrittaha. Krishna says, hey Arjuna, I am that Kala Tattva which causes destruction to everybody. What is Kalana? People define time in different ways. One definition of time is that which causes destruction. This time, I am here today. Tomorrow, I will not be there. Greatest of the greatest empires, greatest of the greatest emperors have become irrelevant in the due course of time. Kalam, Ishanam, Anadhinidhanam. There is no beginning, there is no end for Bhagavan. So, all these are Dvitiya. They refer to Bhagavan Krishna. Anyetvam Kalam, Ishanam, Anadhinidhanam. Hey, Bhagavan, who does not have any beginning or end, and Vibhuhu, which is Sarva Vyapakatvam. Space and time, which pervades entire thing, space. Kalam is time. And at least in this universe, space and time does not have a beginning or an end. But absolutely, space and time has got a beginning and an end. And Bhagavan is Lokatita, Kalatita, etc. And he is also space and time, and he extends beyond space and time. So, Anadhi Nithanam, it can be a Visheshanam for Bhagavan, it can be a Visheshanam for space and time as well. To an extent, space and time does not have an Adi and end. There is something before time, but it becomes irrelevant. What happened before Big Bang? Nobody can answer because there is no before Big Bang. There is no after Big Crunch. The words before and after has got meaning only after this universe has, after the universe has come into existence. So we can tell that even the Vyavaharika Drishtya, time and space is Anadhi Nidhanam, which does not have a beginning and the end. We can think that Kunthi is referring to that, or Paramarthiya Drishtya, even space and time has got a beginning and end. Even space has got a beginning, space has got an end. It started with Big Bang. Time started with Big Bang. Before that, there is no concept called as space and time. So, Paramarthika Drishtya, even though they had beginning and end, Paramarthika Drishtya, Atma does not have a beginning or end. So, this Anadhi Nidhanam can be taken as referring to Paramatma. And what is the quality of space and time? Samam charantam sarvatra bhutanam yanmita kalihi. They are equal for all people. I have 25 hours. That person has got 6 hours. Another person has got 12 hours. No. Space and time, even though the way with which we measure space and time can be different for different people. Right? The way we which measure space and time will be different. In India, there is going to be 12 hours of daytime, 12 hours of nighttime. In Netherlands, there's going to be 6 months of day, 6 months of time. Does not mean that he's going to live longer than I. Space and time. Internally, we have got a clock which measures time. Internally, we have got a clock which measures the space. A couple of years ago, they gave Nobel Prize for figuring out that mechanism through which human beings, we measure space. If lights are completely off, if there is no clock, we still will be waking up at the right time. We still will be sleeping up at the right, go to sleep at the right time. Because internally there is a circadian rhythm, which is same for everybody. Everybody goes to sleep at night. Everybody wakes up when sun comes up. Everybody goes to sleep when sun goes up. That 8 hours of sleep, or 8 hours, or whatever the amount of sleep we need, is same for everybody. Samam charantam bhutanam. And what does the time do? Bhutana, sarvatra bhutanam yanmita kalihi. Time, it causes kalaham among people. 2 பேரும் நன்னா பேசிண்டே இருப்பா. But in the due course of time, they will have a very, 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 the spark would have been very, very small, but it, it would have blown up, blown up, blown up, blown up, blown up, and then people will start fighting. And especially it happened a lot during, those times. Even now it is happening. Now we say, okay, we are so advanced, etc., etc. Even a small thing can disturb mental peace, and that can lead to great war. What happens in Ukraine? What happens in Israel? What happens in Canada? Very, 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 very small thing. It gets added. It causes massive destruction. Sarvatra bhutanam yadmita kalihi. That kala tattvam is Sri Krishna. Says Kunthi, Naveda kaschit bhagavam chikirishitam, Naveda kaschit bhagavam chikirishitam, Tave hamanasya nrinam vidambanam, Nayasya kaschit dayitosti karichit, Dveshyaschayanmin mishamamadir nrinam. Hey, Bhagavan, there is no person who is very dear to you. There is no person who is enemy to you. Bhagavan as Ishvara. So here, in some shlokas, Kunti refers to Bhagavan as Brahmavastu, Parabrahman. In some shlokas, Kunti refers to Bhagavan as Ishvara. What is the difference between Brahman and Ishvara? It is a very technical difference which you have to have some little bit idea about. Whatever the Bhagavans that we worship as Rama, as Krishna, as Shiva, etc., all of them are technically called as Ishvara. Only the Atma Tattvam is called as Brahma. Brahman plus Maya is Ishvara. Maya Sahita Brahman is Ishvara. Maya Rahita Ishwaran is Brahman. Brahman is Niravayava. Brahman is Nirguna. Ishvara is Saguna. When I say Ishvara, normally we think as Shiva. But Ishvara, it is a concept. It is a generic name which can be applied to any Bhagavan, Brahman, along with its Maya Shakti. So Rama is a Ishvara. Krishna is Ishvara. Shiva is Ishvara. What is Brahman now? Nirguna Brahman. Saguna Brahman is Ishvara. Nirguna Brahman is Maya. Nirguna Brahman cannot do anything. Only when Maya is present. At the level of Brahman, at the level of Atma, at the level of Brahma Vastu, it is called as Maya. At the level of Jiva Atma, it is called as Avidya. These are all technical details, more of which you can find in Upanishad Bhashyam, Brahma Sutra Bhashyam, or Panchadashi, etc. So Kunti often mixes these two. When she says Vibhuhu, it obviously refers to Brahma Tattva. Vibhuhu means everywhere, present everywhere. Here, she refers to the Ishvara Tattva of Krishna. And one of the aspects of Ishvara is Ishvaraha Karma Phala Data. Whatever the karma that we do, it is the Ishvara who gives the phala. And Ishvara does not discriminate. Okay, he is very near to me. He is dear to me. I am going to give him good. I don't like him. That is not our concept of Ishvara. Ishvara does not have any friends. Ishvara does not have any foes, enemies. Both are same with respect to Ishvara. For Leela, Bhagavan will play here and there, but they all are same. They all are same and in the eyes of Ishvara. Nobody can cause a coup Nobody can disobey the words of Ishvara. We don't accept that. Ishvara is Sarva Shaktaha. If Ishvara's words are disrespected, then that person cannot be an Ishvara. It is the concept of some other religions. We don't accept that. So here Kunti says, hey Krishna, as Ishvara, everybody is same to you. If somebody suffers because of his own karma, not because Ishvara dislikes them. If someone enjoys pleasure, it is because of their own karma. They have done lots of punyam, not because Bhagavan likes them very much. Na veda kaschit bhagavam chikirshitam taveha manasya nrinam vidambanam na yasya kaschit dayitosti karihichit dveshyascha yasmin vishamaamatir nrinam. There is no friend for Bhagavan, there is no enemy for Bhagavan. And nobody really knows what happens, what Bhagavan is thinking. Because what we do is that we will try to superimpose our aspects on Bhagavan. We have got two hands, so Bhagavan will also have two hands. We will think in this way. Bhagavan will also think like us. No. We never know what happens, what Bhagavan is thinking, because he is Ishvara. So whatever that happens here, it is only Maya. It is a little bit hard to understand. We have to acknowledge that. And here, Kunti acknowledges that. Jarma karma cha vishvatman ajasya karturatmanaha tiryang rishishu yadasu tadadyanta vidambanam. He Bhagavane, you have done lots of janma, but we don't know why you have taken all these janma. Kunti is going to enumerate the reasons why Bhagavan is taking all janmas later. But now she says, Janma karma cha vishvatman ajasya karturat, because even though you are ajaha, even though you are unborn, as Parabrahma Swarupan, Bhagavan does not have a date of birth. Atma does not have a date of birth. In fact, date has got a date of birth in Atma. Akartuhu. Bhagavan does not do anything. Atma does not do anything. Atma is akarta, abhokta, ajaha. But Bhagavan takes avatar. Tiryak. Bhagavan takes animals as avatars, mean Matsya avatara, Kurma avatara, Varaha avatara. Rishishu. Bhagavan takes the avatar as rishis, as Vedavyasa, as Vamana, Rishishu. Yadasu tadadantya vidambanam. Even though you don't have any janma, you have taken lots of janmas as avataras. You know, that is the first shloka that we saw, right? Bhagavan has got 24, 25 avatars and enumerated in that portion of SrimadBhagavata. And that shloka ended that, hey, these are not the only Bhagavan avatars. Bhagavan has got lots of avatars. So Kunti is enumerating. Gopyade gopyadate tvayi krita gopyagate tvayi krita gasi damatavat yate dashashru kalitanjana sambramaksham vaktram niniya bhava bhavanaya stitasya samam vimohayati bhiripiyat bhiveti. No, this is Kartika Masa. Chandramana Kartika has already come, and this Masa is called as Damodara Masa. What is Damodara Masa? It is the Damodara Leela of Krishna. In fact, it is that Leela which is beautifully described in the shloka, because till now Kunti has been talking lots of Vedanta. Kunti knows that, okay, later people are going to study this. And if it is only dry Vedanta, people might not understand. When we eat Chakra Pongal, everything is sugar, Chakra Pongal. But if we eat lots of Chakra Pongal, it is going to overwhelm our taste bud. Tehattu. And all what we do, we'll put some cashews in the chakra pongal. When we bite into those cashews, it is going to give us some crunch. So that overwhelming of our taste buds will go a little bit down, and then we will eat chakra pongal later. In the same way, Advaitam is like chakra pongal. It is very, very nice. But when we eat it, we can get a little bit overwhelmed. So what Kunthi is doing, she has sprinkled some cashew nuts on the chakra pongal. Story of Krishna. She says, hey Krishna, because Kunthi is Krishna's attai, Krishna's aunt, right? When this happened, I was in your home, Krishna. You know, what did you do? You went to all the Gopika's house. And at that time, you really like butter. You really liked yogurt. You really liked more buttermilk, etc. No, even now we tell, right? So even when a person has gone big, has grown up, his attai or his party will say, நீ எப்படி இருந்த தெரியுமா சின்ன வயசுல பண்ணேன் அதெல்லாம் பண்ணுவேன். Embarrassing stories. So Kunti is telling some embarrassing story about Krishna. So at that time, you used to like these things a lot. You used to like butter a lot. You used to like more buttermilk a lot and yogurt a lot. And your mother Yashoda, she loves you, but she will not give too much of that thing to you because she thinks that it is going to hurt your tummy. So in your house, you will not get anything. So what will you do? You will go to other Gopika's house. And they will be storing everything in pot, earthen pot. You will break that pot. You know, even when thieving, even when you go and steal things from others, you will cause massive destruction. And you will drink all of the buttermilk, yogurt, butter. You will eat everything. You will drink everything. Not only you will do, you will also call all of your friends. And you will also give it to everybody. And all of these friends will eat everything. They will go to their own house. You will also come to your own house. You will do face wash, everything, so that there is no trace of butter, etc. And you will be sitting and studying in your house like a good boy. And what happened? All these Gopikas today, to whoever house you have raided, they will come crying to Yashoda. And then they will start complaining about you, Krishna. And your mother will get so angry. Your mother will get so angry. And what will she do? She will start beating you. She will not even beat you. She will say, Krishna, come here. You will come with your puppy dog face. And then you will ask, hey, mummy, what happened? She will ask you, hey, Krishna, did you do all these mischiefs? What will you say? No, 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 no. I did not do anything. I don't even know where their houses are. I don't even know their name. I don't even know where their houses are. You will lie to your mother. Satyam vada. Veda says Satyam vada. Vedas are your words. But then you will lie to your own mother and then say, okay, I did not do any mischief. I don't even know where their houses are. You will lie to their faces. And then you know what happened? All of these Gopikas, you did not eat alone, right? You ate, you also gave butter, etc. to your friends. All of these friends will be brought in and they will rat you out. They will say, no, 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 நாங்கெல்லாம் ரொம்ப நல்லவா கிருஷ்ணன் தான் எங்களை கூப்பிட்டு கெடுத்துட்டான். They will rat you out. Yashoda will get doubly angered. Number one, because you have done this mischief. Number two, because you have lied. Moreover, Yashoda will start to feel prestige. You know what she will think? What she will say? Hey, Krishna, உனக்கு எதா வேணா நம்பாத்துல இருக்கிறது எடுத்து சாப்பிடேண்டா. Because they are kings, right? They are the rulers of that place. Why don't you break whatever that is there in our house? We have enough of that. Why you have to go to their house? What will they think? They think that we don't have anything. But we have lots in our house. So Yashoda will start to feel embarrassed that as well. He will be going to complaining to Nandagopa. Right. And Nandagopa will say, okay, nee enamo paathukondu peduvar. She will start to beat you. Right. And then you will cry. Enna cry now? Prolonged cry. உனக்கா வலிக்க போறது? But you will cry. So Yashoda, what she will do? At one point of time, she will say, hey Krishna, you should never go to anybody's house. I am going to tie you to a tomb. I am going to tie you to a pillar. And then she will tie you to the pillar. You will be crying. You know what happens when you cry? Yashoda will nicely decorate Krishna apparently. இந்த சின்ன குழந்தையெல்லாம் வந்தப்போ கண்ணுக்கு மையிடுவா. தலையில அழகா இங்க ஒரு குடுமி போட்டு ஒரு பூவை சுத்தி கிருஷ்ணருக்கு காலில் கொலுசு தண்டை எல்லாம் போட்டு கையில வளையல்லாம் போட்டு இந்த இடத்துல அழகா ஒரு இந்த பொட்டு வச்சு திருஷ்டி பொட்டு வச்சு அவ்வளோ அழகா இருப்பாராம் கிருஷ்ணர். இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு பூவை வச்சு மேல வந்து ஒரு மயில், she will put a peacock feather on top of your kudumi and all, and you will start crying with all those things. What happens when Krishna cries? All the black color it is going to dissolve in Krishna's tears and come down. It is going to dissolve in Krishna's tears. Normally the பொய் அழுகெல்லாம் அழுதா கண்ணுல இருந்து தண்ணியே வராது. That is how people can tell whether a person is crying for real or they are faking it. But Krishna, even though he is faking it, because he is Krishna, because he is Kanna, he can instantly, without any glycerol, நமக்கு இந்த டிவி சீரியல்லாம் நடிக்கிறவா glycerol போட்டாதான் கண்ணுல தண்ணி வரும். Krishna does not even need to have to apply glycerol. He will instantaneously start crying and water will come, tears will come out of his eyes, and all the மையி கண்ணுக்கு மை இட்டு இருப்பார் பாருங்க, அந்த மையெல்லாம் அப்படியே கரைஞ்சு Krishna is always black. This mai is going to add even more black to Krishna's face. I am meditating upon that form, Krishna. What a beautiful sight to meditate upon. Gopyadate tvayi kritagasi damatavadyate dashashru kala yate dashashru kalitanjana sambramaksham. Hey Krishna, when you did so much mischief, when Yashoda wanted to tie you, damaha means kairu. Damaha means a rope. And when Yashoda is taking rope to tie you, you will cry. When you cry, all of your mai will start dissolving in your tears, and then it starts coming, the mai will start coming off your eyes. Vatram niniya bhava bhavanaya sthitasya samam vimohayati bhirapi yad bhibeti. Bhagavan, you are that person who is going to be feared by even the Lord of Death. Even Yama will fear Krishna. Bhisho smat vatah pavate. Bhishasmat vatah pavate. Bhishodeti sutyaha. Bhishasmat mrityurdhavati panchamaiti. Mrityurdhavati. You are that person who is going to be feared by even Mrityu. But here you are putting up a huge drama. Bhaya bhavanaya sthitasya. You are making a drama, you are making a big drama that you are afraid of Yashoda. You are that person who is going to chop off the greatest samsara. Pasha, has got two meaning. One, pasha means pasha kairu. Pasha means kairu, a rope. Pasha also means ragaha, which is the root cause of all the samsaras. You are that person who can chop off the samsara, chop off the pasham, which can cause the samsara. Tom pasha vichedakarin Mahaperiva solra Durga Stuthila. Durga Pancharatnathla Tom pasha vichedakari. Which pashana? Pasha of the greatest samsara. Hey Bhagavan, you are capable of chopping off the pasha of the greatest samsara, but you are crying as though you are afraid of the small pasha, the small kairu that Yashoda has got. Again, this is the pasham of Yashoda, Tamil pasam. அந்த பாசம் இருந்ததுன்னா பகவான் மேல அந்த பக்தி, மாத்ரு பக்தி, மாத்ரு வாத்சல்ய பக்தி, அந்த பாசம் இருந்ததுன்னா அந்த பாசத்துக்கும் பகவான் கட்டுப்படுவர். மரண பாசத்துக்கு கட்டுப்படாத பகவான், சம்சார பாசத்துக்கு கட்டுப்படாத பகவான், நம்ம ஹிருதயத்துல பாசம்னு இருந்ததுன்னா அது கட்டுப்படுவாராம். வியாசாமாம் விமோஹயதி. கிருஷ்ணா, I am going to meditate upon that. And that dilutes me. Every time I think of that, I'm getting confused, Krishna. Because you are the greatest of the greatest. And now here you are crying in front of Yashoda. It gives me lots of delusion. Why? Why have you taken birth? She is going to enumerate the law. She is going to enumerate many reasons. And the last reason is going to be very, very beautiful. We'll see what are those reasons in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari